Nice. Hi everyone, I'm Martin Olson here at the Clark County Shooting Complex with muzzleloaders made easy. And today we're going to demonstrate to you how easy it is to load one of these modern day muzzleloaders. The first thing we want to do is make sure that we do have no charge in this muzzleloader before we begin. And we can see that by here. I have this taped off where my muzzleloader is completely empty. This is very important to do because we do not want to load a charge on top of another charge. So now that I see my muzzleloader is empty, the first thing I'm going to do is run a cleaning and lubrication patch down this barrel. And remember, the best thing to do is get these combination tools so you don't need a lot of other supplies to carry around with you. This is going to do two things for me. It's going to clean my barrel, it's going to lubricate my barrel, and it's also going to, if I had just shot this, extinguish any kind of a glowing ember or anything that's inside here. So we basically just run that down one time, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go with our powder charge. And then we have our projectile or our sabot. Now, there are two kinds of muzzleloader shooters. One who has loaded the projectile before the powder, and one who will. So the beautiful thing with the inline muzzleloader, should you or when you make that mistake, all you have to do is remove that breech plug, push your projectile out, and start over. That's what makes this a very easy, relaxing thing to do. As far as our powder charge, we simply are going to drop that one right down into the barrel. Then we are going to start with our projectile. We're going to start that in the tip of the muzzle just like that. And we have to use our short starter to get it going. And then the first thing, once we get that started down the barrel, we turn to the longer portion of your short starter. And you can even do a little tap like that to get it going. And then once you get to that point, you're ready to use your entire ram rod. So here's our ram rod. We're going to start here with our hands close enough to the front. And you can see how easily that goes down with that lubricated barrel. You'll feel yourself hit the bottom of the barrel right there. And there's no reason to pound that down like that because we don't want to mar the top of our sabot or whatever projectile we're using. So once we've done that, we now have a charge loaded into our muzzleloader. And at this point, now you only have one more step to do before you pull the trigger and shoot your muzzleloader.
Hi, I'm Michelle Lopez, and your final steps are to insert your 209 primer into the breech plug, close and lock the action, pull back the hammer, and then squeeze your trigger.
Nice.
Whenever you're ready.
Hey, so I hope you realize how easy it is to shoot a muzzleloader now. So don't forget, take advantage of those early season primitive hunts that your state has to offer. And with a little practice out at the range, you're ready to go hunting with a muzzleloader.
We'll see you out there soon.